KUGAN Cassius here for iFILM London. We're in Blackpool today. With me I've got the King of Blackpool. Are you the King of Blackpool in the boxing world here?
I won't say I was the King of Blackpool. There's a few good fighters from Blackpool, so I'm not going to have that. There's some good fighters, Scotty, Jack. They'll have something to say if I say I'm the King of Blackpool. You're
a British champion though, so you've got a stake in that. Just talk to me about your decision to join Matchroom. Obviously, I know it's like an obvious question to answer, but because of the stable that Matchroom have got, the Sky Sports lure, you know, it's all positive things. But just talk to me a little bit about your decision to join Eddie Hearn and Matchroom.
I mean, when I boxed for Vivian Harris, I was self-managed. I was co-promoter with my manager Steve Wood, and there were tough times. I was getting paid, but it was hard. I had to run around with tickets. There was a lot of pressure on me. And then Sam Webb. It was just a time in my career that I had to get through, and just give me a bit more pulling power to go with Eddie Hearn. And now I've defended that British title outright, and I've got it for keeps. You know, Eddie Hearn will look at me and take me on like he has, and he broke some good news in there. You know, he's saying that I could be on the Froch-Kessler bill.
Didn't you know that already?
I didn't know. It was news to me, which is brilliant. You know, it just shows how organised he is, and one of the reasons I went with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom is because of how organised they seem. You know, I can only go off what he's done with Tony Bellew, Kell Brook, Froch, them sort of fighters, and that's the route I want to go down. I'm ready for that next stage now, and you know, I'm ready to step off. Kind of cleared up at British level. There's not really anyone out there to fight, so that's why I want to move on now, and Eddie Hearn's the man for the job.
A massive turning point in your career was your defeat to Max Maxwell, because since then you've gone on a fantastic run. Like I said, you've won belts, you've defended your Lonsdale belt, and like I said, you've put yourself into, maybe not right in that level at the moment, but you've put yourself on the borderline of the mix, shall we say, of getting that shot. So it's going to be interesting to see. Like I said, there's domestically you've sort of done it now.
Yeah.
So it's for you to show everyone, I suppose, what you're capable of doing beyond domestic level.
Yeah, of course, there's going to be people out there that don't think I'm capable, but I like proving people wrong. After the defeat to Maxwell, I wanted to retire. You know, I'm glad I never now, but I come back, won an English title, won the British title against Prince Harry, and then my voluntary, I asked for Max Maxwell, which to many people, no disrespect to Maxwell, wouldn't see that as a tough fight, but for me, mentally, it was, because he knocked me out cold. So for me to defend my British title in Blackpool against someone that had beat me, and he was the only defeat on my record, was I put a lot of pressure on myself that night, but it's made me a better fighter. I can honestly say getting beat by Max Maxwell is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Do you feel that you're an underrated fighter in this country?
A little bit, but I think it's because of the exposure as well. You know, I beat Prince Harry, and then I had 2 defences on Sky, and everyone thought I was going to carry on fighting on Sky, but with the thing with Frank Maloney, put all his eggs in one basket with David Price. I had to be self-managed, and you know, not fighting on telly, defending my British title on loaded TV, which, no disrespect, they don't get the coverage that Sky get. So hopefully now I can start building a bigger fan base and getting the coverage and the exposure that I deserve.
Eddie Hearn was talking in the press conference about potentially having you fight 5 times a year. So I mean, you must be pleased to hear that. Like I said to you, you've had a fair decent amount of fights as it is, but to fight 5 times in a year is, to have had as many fights as you have, is great, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, there was a time in my career where I boxed five times in a year when I won the British title. Yeah. You know, I've done that anyway. Yeah. Since when beating Prince Harry, I boxed Chris Carslaw, Max Maxwell, Vivian Harris, Sam Webb, so I'm used to fighting regular. I come home, spend a week here in Blackpool with my family, then get straight back into training. They're hard sacrifices, but they're paying off now, and everyone can see they're paying off, because I've signed with Matchroom, the best promoter in Great Britain, you know, without a doubt, and he's ready to take me on to the next level.
Are you some sort of male model in your spare time? I keep seeing your Instagram photos of these funny poses and that.
I've been asked to do a bit of modelling actually. Luke, one of my sponsors, are going to have asked to pay me for modelling, so it could be the start of things. So I might have to get rid of Matchroom and quit boxing and become a male model.
You might have to get rid of the lion tag. You might have to be Pretty Boy or something.
Yeah, I might do. But the line suits when I'm in the ring because I'm a little bit more aggressive in the ring than I am out.
Yeah, and your hair looks immaculate today and all. There's not a strand out of hair.
I did it especially for iFILM London.
Too right and all. But no, listen, we're looking forward to coming here because I came here to your fight against Vivian Harris, but we sort of came because I come with Eddie because he was watching Scott Cardle.
Yeah.
But I'd like to come here and see what the Winter Gardens is like properly. If you know what I mean. So might have a week of it here in Blackpool.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm going to find a bed and breakfast here. I couldn't see one on the way here.
I was going to say, my gran and granddad own a bed and breakfast. I'll get you in there.
Oh, that's it. It's not like the Villa Bella on Barney Falls and Horses.
It's as bad as that.
Yeah. She's always got vacancies. All right. Well, listen. Right. Do you know what? The sun's out. It's a fantastic day. It's a little bit cold, but thanks for talking to iFILM London. And like I said, we look forward to fight week now, which is in about 6 weeks' time.
Yeah. Appreciate that. And thanks for coming.
You got a message for your fans?
Just keep the support coming and keep it growing. I've already got a great support in Blackpool and a great fan base. You know, they do so much for me. The Blackpool team do so much for me. So just keep it coming. I want everyone there. You know, so does Scotty. Scotty's going to build a fan base because he's probably found it hard, Scotty, to build a fan base with him fighting all over England. So now he's fighting for his first title in Blackpool, his hometown. So give him the support that he deserves and the support we all deserve. Thanks. All right, KUGAN CASSIUS with Brian the Lion Rose for iFILM London. Thank you very much.